Hey Libras, welcome to my channel. Thanks for tuning in to your mid to the end of February love and general reading. For all personal information and updates on this channel, you can find that information in the description box below as well as in the comment box. I'm going to be typing away, so look out for that, guys. So let's go ahead and jump into your theme cards, Libra. Let's see the energy around you for February. I hope February has been treating you guys very, very well. If you guys did not know, I am Libra Moon, Scorpio Sun, and Cancer Rising. So I love reading for you Libras. So let's see what's going on here. What is the energy around Libras? First card, Temperance. Second card, Knight of Pentacles reversed. Last card, Six of Cups. So right off the bat, Libra, I was getting so much energy around a dreamlike state, okay? There's just this kind of quality to your Libra's mid to the end of February reading already that is very, very dreamy, very, very light and kind of like in the clouds and airy. So basically, Libra, the Temperance card is a Sagittarius card. This is talking about a fire sign. So I do get the feeling here, also bottom of the deck, King of Wands upright. So you Libras definitely could be eyeing a fire sign, dating a fire sign. I'm not getting here that it's official, but I think for a lot of you Libras here, you are definitely intrigued by a fire sign. Now, the other two cards you have here is Knight of Pentacles reverse, Six of Cups upright. So this obviously is not going to apply to every single Libra out here, but this Libra video is for Sun, Moon, and Rising. And what I could say off the bat for you Libras is that if you are, what's what I'm looking for, if you really are kind of like mentally tied up with a fire sign, okay, the Temperance card, Six of Cups, I am getting the feeling here for you Libras that it's like you kind of have been going through the motions, okay? As you could see in this description, there is one cup up here and there is one cup below. And the energy it's giving me is that you Libras are trying to balance out your love life and your personal life. Now, that's interesting to me, even the way I'm saying it, because personal life can a lot of times talk about health, can talk about beauty routines, what you eat, who you talk to, your friends, but it seems to be kind of a split. So it definitely feels like your love life is like this big shiny object in the sky, and then everything else kind of takes a back seat. But I do feel like for a lot of you Libras that you are not seeing improvements in your love life. So out of nowhere came along this fire sign, and now all of a sudden you are trying to balance out this person in your life, having this person in your life. If it's not a fire sign, specifically Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, it could be somebody who has fire-like qualities, okay? It could definitely refer to, independence, somebody who is like very organized, knows a lot of math. A lot of Sagittarius seem to be very, very kind of analytical, computer science, all that kind of stuff. So definitely could refer to somebody who is, very, very well established, knows their stuff, likes to be kind of, creative, a little bit kooky, very unique kind of person. And I feel like a lot of you Libras are kind of attracting these people in your life. You like these people that are very unique. A lot of you Libras don't like people that are very, very plain and have nothing to offer. You Libras are liking people that are not the normal kind of look, have different kind of skills that they can kind of share with you, and you guys can kind of bounce off of that energy. So I am getting some kind of feeling here that it's almost like for you Libras, like you feel like your love life is kind of taking a toll on you, and it's kind of overshadowing dreams for some of you guys. It's overshadowing your schoolwork. It's overshadowing, where you work, where you want to travel to, what your plans are for the summer. This person has kind of clouded you, but I do get the feeling here that for some of you Libras, this person is kind of making you do all the work, okay? Like, you're expecting this person to call you equally, take you out equally, but for a lot of you Libras, this person really is not doing that. This person is like playing hard to get, can apply to really any sign, any gender, etc. And this person's kind of playing hard to get, and so you're over here trying to balance. And I do feel for a lot of you Libras, you feel like you're falling in love with this person. You feel like this person is almost like made for you. You know, you asked the universe for this person came along, but as you can see, this person has a crown on its head. So for not every Libra, obviously, but for a good amount of you Libras, this person could also be somebody you work with. Definitely getting that here. All right. This person could be someone you work with. This could be a boss. And so it's kind of like forbidden fruit. You know, it's kind of like you like this person, but you're not supposed to like this person. You're supposed to be over here working on this, doing this, but this person has got your attention now. With the Six of Cups energy, there's literally no denying this. This person is having you, you know, go gaga over what they have to offer. And it's giving me the energy of like, this person's letting you do everything, okay? It's not really the energy of like, let me see what you got. It's more of the energy of like, okay, this person is so into me, I'll just let them show me what they got. So I would definitely say, Libra, that if you feel like you're kind of putting too much, you know, energy on the gas pedal and you're maybe going a little bit overboard, then you can kind of rein it in. You know yourself better than anybody. So if you do feel like this person is making you work a little bit harder for their affection, I would say maybe ease up a little bit and see if they can give you what you're giving them, because this person is very, very comfortable with you doing all the work, Libra, okay? And you know, in any relationship, any friendship, any partnership, business, so have you want it to be equal. So I'm also getting here that if this has to do with a work environment, or you know at work sometimes you want to be independent, but you're always having to work in a group and you don't really like that, you don't trust anybody, it's that same energy where you're gonna have to balance it out, Libra. You're gonna have to give yourself permission to balance and not to just give. And for some reason that stems from feeling like you don't have enough. I feel like for a lot of you Libras from last month, you were getting the feelings like you were not giving enough. For some reason, it was like you weren't giving enough. You didn't feel like you were getting anywhere. And so now all of a sudden in February, you're like, okay, I'll just give everything. I'll just do everything. But it's saying no. You need the balance with that. Okay. There's nothing wrong with showing affection. There's nothing wrong with letting somebody know that you really, really like them. But there's a cap to it. Okay. Especially if there's no titles. You don't want to give everything in the bag of chips. So you kind of have to balance it, Libra. That's not for everybody. You could apply this also to weight loss. You could also apply this concept to money. So if you're getting a lot of money, right, but then you're not enjoying the money, you're not going out with friends, you're not spoiling yourself every now and then, not every day, right? It's the same energy. You can't restrict yourself. You can give something, but not everything, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards, and with the Six of Cups, what they're letting me know as well, Libra, is that for a lot of you guys, this person could have been, this person could also be younger than you. This person could have been someone you knew in your childhood. This person could have been kind of like an arrangement through a friend. So maybe your friend knew this person, now you know this person, and now you're like, whoa, how did this person come into my life? I'm just shocked that this person is so amazing and so cool. And that's the energy I get. So a lot of you Libras are kind of like on a high right now. You know, you're really, really like into this person, but there has to be a balance, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 cards for single, engaged, and married. Let's see what you Libras have. So for single, you have the Judgment card. So absolutely, Libras, this is tying into the Six of Cups and the Temperance card, okay? It's saying that you need to see how much this person is giving you, okay? This could be kind of like a little bit of a marker in this relationship to see where it's going. I do feel like for a lot of you Libras, you see things are approaching, you see things are shaping and shifting, okay? And it's going to come to the point where judgment is going to come in. So you may make a final call on somebody, you may try to make your assumptions about somebody, but like I said earlier, this could definitely be somebody who is quite comfortable, Libra, with you giving everything. So I think that for a lot of you Libras, you may get kind of tired of this person not putting in the equal effort. So for some of you Libras, that could definitely refer to telling this person, hey, where are we really going? What's really going on here? Okay, so as well as business, I'm getting as well. It could be kind of like a moment of clairvoyance where you're like, wait, what's going on here? Where is this really going? Because I see what's going to happen here is that going towards the first week of March, Libra, it's a situation in which you're kind of putting the brakes on it and you're saying, whoa, I said a lot. I'm doing a lot. And what is this person doing for me? Okay, and that's not selfish, that's just being aware. And that's what's coming into play here for a lot of you Libras. So for the single Libras, you could definitely be making a judgment call about somebody, or if you don't feel like that's for you, it could be somebody making a call about you. So for example, if this person saw you as a friend, it could be now they see you as a potential girlfriend or boyfriend. And now you're gonna see, okay, who's gonna give what, who's gonna text, what's the plan here? And that's really what I'm getting, that's kind of overshadowing your spread, Libra. Okay, if this resonates with you, this is for Libra Sun, Moon, and Rising. And what I'm really getting is kind of the energy of like, okay, where is this going? What are we doing now? As I'm looking at the card, there's about 6 people in the background, okay? On camera, hopefully you can see that there's a person here, there's a person here, there's a person below here, and they're bare, they're exposed, they're raw. And I really get the feeling here that if you guys have been, possibly maybe hooking up with this person, hanging out with this person, I definitely feel like towards like the beginning of March, even like the 1st of March, it's going to be the energy of like, wait, I want to see where this is going. Is this going to turn into something more? Is this going to kind of, dissolve? So there is definitely a lot of things here that you need to consider, Libra, when it comes to love, because there's a lot of options here. You could go this way, you can go that way, but it's letting me know for you there's gonna be a moment where you kind of mark it and you say, wait, what's going on? What did I say? What's how do you feel? And the person may say, oh, I feel like this, and you say, okay, I feel the same way. So that it's not negative, it's very neutral energy. Okay, for some of you guys it could be, you know what, I'll let this fizzle out. For the other half of you guys, for the single Libras I'm reading for, it could be, hey, you know what, I feel really good about this person, and if the person reciprocates, says I feel really good about you, then you can move forward. So it's just kind of basically a card saying, you know what, there's going to be some kind of moment where you need to see where something's going and maybe kind of make a mental note. Okay, hey, this happened then, and what can I learn from this? Or this happened then, and now this person's saying this, so how do I go about this? So you're kind of like having to make a plan here. So there is a lot of energy here, Libra, of also making a plan, making a mental note, saying to yourself, what is really the deal here? So it's all about moving forward into March. Okay, so definitely could be some tough choices for a lot of you guys. Could definitely be a moment where you kind of need to recollect your marbles and think about what you want to do, because there is definitely more than one person in this card. So I do get the feeling that it could be that you maybe have more than one person, or this person you're talking to is more than one person, and now you both need to kind of meet in the middle and say, okay, where are we going forward? How is this going to move forward? Okay, Libras that are engaged, what do you have? All right, Knight of Swords, 3 of Wands. So for those that are engaged, I am getting the feeling here that if you if your fiance has family somewhere else, or is from another city, another country, possibly could definitely refer to with the 3 of Wands here, with moving, having to move to their state, or them having to move to your state or your country. And it definitely seems like this may be once again kind of like a turning point where you may need to say, okay, are you going to work here? Are you going to work in this country? Are we going to get married here? Are we going to get married there? So there definitely needs to be some kind of meet in the middle here, Libra, because I do get the feeling here, Libra, that you guys are definitely doing your part, okay? There's no lack here of you not doing your part, whether it's friendship, whether it's business, whether it's work, whether it's a lover. You're doing your part, but I feel you guys feel it approaching, like where little by little it's gonna be a situation in which it's like, okay, but I'm looking for something else. I'm looking for something else. I want something else. And so for a lot of you Libras, that's what I'm getting here. It's like after a while, maybe like 2 weeks out, like I said, towards the first day of March, it's the energy of like, wait, I want something a little bit more. I want to know what this is really about. So it definitely could be a situation in which some conversations are needing to be had. So don't be surprised if towards the end of this month you're like, wait, let me talk to this person and make sure we're on the same page here, because there's a possibility you could be on this page and this person's on this page, and there's like this kind of energy where I'm feeling for you Libras, where it's like you need to meet this person in the middle. You're doing your part, but this person needs to also meet you halfway. Now, as well as this, if you work more than one job, all right, I'm also getting this month, it could be a situation, or you're leaving a job to go to another job, Libra. I'm also getting that this could be a situation in which you need to talk to your manager or supervisor and say, hey, you know what, I'm moving on, I'm leaving, so don't think I'm gonna be here forever. So there definitely needs to be some clarification. All right, for Libras that are married, what do you have? So it's like meet me in the middle. That's basically what I'm getting here. Meet me in the middle. 7 of Wands. All right, so I see for those that are married, it seems like you want to save money. Definitely could be some kind of overspending here, like excessive spending. I am getting that it's your energy, Libra. So like if you're in a marriage, I definitely see if you're with a Scorpio, you're with a Leo, they could take some defense to this and say, hey, you know what, you need to slow down. You're spending too much money, okay? So you know who you are if this is for you. If you're living with somebody and you're going to get married, same energy here, okay? You're spending a lot of money. Like, there's just money being spent, and this person may come in and say, hey, like, what are you doing? Like, why are you spending that much money? And not in a hostile or vulgar way, just saying, hey, like, what's up with that? You're spending $100 and something. Why are you spending that much money? Why are you spending that much money on car accessories or hair stuff or whatever? Like, somebody, it doesn't have to be a love, it doesn't have to be somebody that's, romantically tied to you. It could be a sibling, could be a friend, and and you're married, and they could see your habits and see what you're doing and say, what are you doing? Like, you need to stop. So that's what I'm getting for you Libras that are married, and people around you are going to kind of say, hey, what's going on here? So a little topsy-turvy, needing some balance. And the first card we pulled for you Libras was a Temperance card. Okay, we did pull that card. So that card's all about balance. So this really could just be indicating, hey, maybe you're doing too much, all right? And there is some kind of energy here where you are afraid of burning out, but I don't see that on the cards, okay? Like, you're not going to be burnt out, but you need to be careful still, okay? Let's go ahead and do your Celtic spread, Libra, for love. This is going to be for love for every Libra watching this video. So Libra love, what do you have? Mid to end of February. Justice card. There you are. Boom. In your own spread. Card number 8. Gorgeous card. 2 more cards for Libra. Princess of Pentacles. So with the Princess of Pentacles, Libra, I definitely feel for a lot of you Libras that you're wanting to move on, okay? There's something here about wanting to move on. Like with the 3 of Wands energy earlier, it's like you're sitting somewhere, you're standing somewhere, mentally you're thinking about somewhere, you're in a place that you don't want to be in, you don't want to be in this relationship. Like, it's energy of like, you know what, I'm ready to move on. So you may not make that leap this month, but I definitely feel like towards the very last days of this month, you're gonna start to do that, Libra. You're gonna start to position yourself to exit stage left, because the Princess of Pentacles, especially when it comes to part-time jobs, if you work more than one job or you have your own business and you work for a company, it's like the energy that's saying to me something's got to give. So what I'm getting here basically, Libra, is that you have a lot of things to offer. You have a lot of options on the table, but you're gonna have to choose something. Okay, you're gonna have to cut something out because you don't have the energy for it. You don't have the mental capacity to care about it. Like, you just don't have it this month. So that's why I'm saying that, you and somebody else may really need to get on the same page, because it could be a situation in which you care more about this aspect of the job or this aspect of the relationship, and somebody else is the complete opposite. So basically, to not encounter that issue where it becomes problematic, it's saying just research. Talk to this person, let them know the deal. Because if you let them know the deal, then they can't say that you didn't tell them. If you tell them in advance, they can't say to you that they didn't know. So that's what it's saying here, okay? So with the love spread, the energy surrounding, you have also 10 of Cups upright, okay? So, okay. Princess of Cups, 8 of Cups, 8 of Cups, 10 of Cups, Princess of Cups. So you definitely want to move forward, okay? Like, that's just basically it, Libra. You're ready to go. You're ready to move forward. The cycle's coming to a close. The sun is coming up. You're longing for something different, I feel here, Libra. You really are, okay? Let's go ahead and do the cards for Celtic. But you're looking for something that's emotionally charged. I feel like if you're in a work situation, Libra, in which you're not emotionally satisfied, that's going to keep popping up until you deal with it. So if you're in a job and you're having the same feelings of like exhaustion, depression, like tiresome, if you're having these same symptoms with either with a person or at work, there's going to be some kind, once again, there's going to be some kind of moment where you're like, enough is enough. I'm ready to move forward. I'm tired of this. I deserve more. I know my worth, and I'm going to move forward. And this is your card right here, Justice. And Justice also goes very well with the Temperance card, balance. So balance and justice, getting what's owed to you. And I feel like in a work environment, especially Libra, you're not feeling appreciated. You're feeling like you're kind of like being taken advantage of. So definitely could be a situation in which you're making your exit strategy, you're making your exit plan to leave this job, and that is what's really going to happen for a lot of you guys. You may say, you know what, this is not going to work for me. I'm going to go ahead and, not out loud, mentally, you're going to say, you know what, this is not working for me. I'm going to go ahead and plan to leave this company, and thank you for the opportunity, but I've had enough. So if that resonates with you, comment below, shoot me an email. When I have time to do private readings, after I move, I'll definitely be more than happy to assist you, okay? Page of Swords, the Lover's card, Gemini card, okay? So there is something here in regards to a fire sign. Absolutely. Okay, I just can't deny it now. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. If it's not a fire sign, it could definitely be a fire, a person who's fiery characteristics, basically. 2 of Pentacles reverse. So you're totally done with juggling something, Libra. Like, you're so done. Like, you're so done. Like, I see it in just big, bold letters. I'm done. Like, this is stupid. And when you're not happy at work, or when you're not happy with somebody or a friendship, and something's like kind of nagging at your ears and making you feel unhappy, Libra, it's making you actually want to like retreat. It's making you want to sleep, and it's actually draining you. So I would definitely say just be careful of like how much you're giving away. Once again, don't give away too much. Like, you may want to impress your boss, you may want to get a promotion, and hey, by all means do that, right? But if you're already thinking of leaving the company and then you're wasting all your energy with that company, then it's saying think about it differently. Think about it differently. If you don't want to be there forever, then angle it differently. Just sometimes it's all about perspective. It's all about what angle we see something from. So if the angle we're seeing something from is, oh, this job sucks, this person sucks, nothing's ever going to change, then you're going to be stuck there. But if you're looking at it from an angle of, you know what, I'm happy for this job, I'm happy for my boyfriend, girlfriend, I'm happy for how they treat me or what they can give me, but I'm not emotionally happy here. I don't feel like this is where I'm going to be for very long. Something's changing. So if that's you, it's saying, you know, take that into consideration and just stay the course. But plan before you say what you want to say. Because a lot of you Libras, I see, have a lot of pent up anger, pent up frustration, and it's kind of taking a toll on your emotions. And when it's taking a toll on your emotions, then it makes you want to sleep. And if you're sleeping, if you're not active, if you're not up and doing something, it kind of takes the progress out of it. It kind of sucks the life out of it. So definitely find ways to incorporate passion here. I think passion's also going to come into play during March. You know, you're wanting to find something with more emotionally satisfying meaning. That's what it's all about here. Something has not been making you emotionally happy. That's what I get. So cycles will end. If you allow it to end, the cycles will end, Libra, and you'll be able to move forward. And this may take some time, just like Scorpio has similar messages. This may take some time to navigate yourself in and out of, okay? It may take some time and some experience to talk to this person, but still be with them in partnership and work with them. But it may still take some extra time to really be able to do that, and then still have your own thing on the side. Still do what you want to do while respecting what you have to do for this person or a company. So basically, you give them your time, you do what you got to do, but behind that, you know, is this kind of energy of, wow, you know, I got to do something else. Something else just ain't working. And over here, the bottom of the deck, you have the Three of Cups. So I do feel here for those that are basically in a relationship, it could definitely be talking about the Queen of Swords. Card just fell on the floor. So, Three of Cups, Queen of Swords. It's really the energy of like, I may be better off being single and having more than one person to talk to. Not for everybody, but that's what I just got, okay? Last 5 cards for Libra for love. Mid to the end of February, what can they expect? The High Priestess upright. The Hierophant upright. Ace of Pentacles, investments, savings. So definitely could be indicating here if you want to leave a job or change a job, save up and then you can exit. So save. If you really do want to leave a job and you feel deep down, High Priestess, that you can no longer be in this spot or live with this person, it's saying you've got to save. You got to save. Yes. Because, you know, financially, Libra, what I'm getting here, Five of Pentacles, financially, is that this is how you're feeling. You're feeling like you're giving a lot and you're giving so much that it's actually taking away the progress. Like it's making you more upset. The more you give, the more upset you are because you're not getting out of this. But the only reason why you're feeling that way, Libra, is because you're not really where you're supposed to be. And that's what I think is the bottom line here, is that the reason why you're giving so much and you're trying to go the extra mile and yet it's still not working is because that's not where you're supposed to be. So the cards are saying to me to tell you that, hey, your intuition is with you. You know what you have to do. You know, you know what you have to do, but your environment says Ace of Pentacles. And this is all about investments, saving. So this is the bottom line, is that it could be a situation in which you want to stay in this environment a little bit longer to research better options to go in a different direction, but first you got to have the funds to do so. So it's a process, but at least you know this, but at least you know, Libra, that that's not what you want to be. So if that's how you're feeling right now, the cards are confirming that for you, okay? Last 2 cards for Libra. Okay. Alrighty. So this makes sense. Scorpio card, Death card. So if you have Scorpio in your chart, you may want to watch that video. Seven of Cups. Wow, Libra. So, boy, do you have options. You have so many options. But something has to go. Death card. Scorpio card. Something has to die in order for passion to be reignited within yourself, Libra. Something's got to go. Now, the card that represents yourself is a Hierophant. So I do get the feeling here that you have a lot of responsibilities, Libra. You do. And so you don't want to let anybody down. You don't want to let yourself down. And so because that's the case, you may need to take some time. This may take you some time because you do feel like you have a responsibility. You do feel like you have something that you need to give someone else. See, keyword responsible, studious. So you feel like you have something to owe somebody. You know, like you owe some kind of time to somebody. But I would like to say as well that it's your time as well. It's your life. So the best route that I see here is that, you know, accept that feeling, okay? Accept that you may not feel like this is where you want to be. Accept that this may not feel like, you know, this is what you want for the long haul. You know, give yourself that permission to feel that way, but don't stay there. And then once that's over, what the cards are saying is that in the meantime, you investigate. You know, in the meantime, you look about your options and you start formulating your plan. And then once that comes into fruition and you have enough money to do what you really want to do, you know, then things will go according to plan. So this is definitely going to be a trust exercise. Mid to end of February, Libra, is all going to be about, do you really trust that what you want can come to pass? Do you really believe that? Do you believe that everything you're working so hard, you know, juggling day and night, you're tired of it, but you're doing it. So it's saying, can you trust that, like, this is going to pay off? And if you do, your intuition will pay off. Things will go according to plan. But just because you see a certain thing, don't expect that there's not going to be an ending. Especially if you want real change, be aware that, you know, endings may have to come as well. 8 of Cups. But you are seeking higher ground, Libra. You are seeking something bigger. So this is not final. This is going to be a process. But you have your own card here, Justice. So regardless, you're going in the right direction. Ace of Pentacles in your environment is a great card to have. Savings. So I'm hearing resoundingly, it's about savings. Saving. You gotta save something. You gotta accumulate some kind of knowledge before this actually takes off, Libra. So it's a trust exercise between you and the universe, okay? I put out and I want back in. So don't put out so much that the universe can't have any space to give you what you're asking for. Leave that space open. So Libras, this is your mid to end of February reading. I love you guys. Take care. Bye.